Hi there, my name is Showit and this is Finance Central. Unless you are a recluse or wish to spend your life without a partner, you are bound to come up at a crossroads in your life when you decide whether you should have a joint checking account with your partner. If you are moving in with a significant other for the first time or just getting married, you may be wondering whether you should merge your financial accounts. It may just seem easier than dividing up expenses and writing out separate checks for everything. There are a few pros and cons to this, and in this video, I'd like to go over some of them. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to help me grow on YouTube. Also, comment below any pros or cons I may have missed to mention in this video. Pro number 1. Convenience. This is probably the greatest pro of having a joint account, as it makes it really easy to pay for joint expenses and bills. Both partners are aware of how much money is available in the account, and then they can tackle the bills efficiently instead of constantly shuffling money from one account to another. Con number 1. It could lead to fights about money. Whenever you share something with someone, the expectation of how something should be used may not be the same. You and your partner may feel like you need to discuss everything before you buy and justify your spending down to the last cent. If you are used to being more independent, this may lead to having arguments about money. You could even find each other unfair or unreasonable when it comes down to the use of this account. Pro number 2. Easier to keep track of bills. As a partnership, looking at only one account is easier to be aware of which bills have been paid and which have not. The process gets streamlined as either party can pay the bills when they are due and not have to wait for or remind the other to pay off any bills. Con number 2. No privacy. When you join your accounts, it means that all the transactions are visible to your partner. In most cases, this is a good thing, but it also makes it harder to purchase things like gifts for one another or any personal items that you may wish to keep private from each other. Pro number 3. Teamwork. As they say, teamwork makes the dream work, and living a simple, conflict-free life is truly a dream. Many couples who have different incomes can sometimes lead to feelings of inequality. By joining finances, both partners are responsible for the same pool of money rather than acting like separate entities. Con number 3. Difficult to separate. If you ever part ways with your partner in the future, it can be difficult to separate your account and finances. To make matters worse, each person has equal access to the account, so they can have the right to withdraw funds and close the account at any time without the other person's knowledge or consent. Pro number 4. Reducing bank fees. Many checking accounts require that you have a minimum balance in order to avoid maintenance fees or overdraft fees. If you have two separate accounts in your partnership, the chances of having to make these fee payments will just double compared to a single joint account. Also, if two people are funding this account, the minimum balance can be reached and maintained more easily. Con number 4. It highlights different spending styles. Any two individuals will have different spending styles. If the styles are close enough, it is easy to overcome any small conflicts they may result in. But if the spending styles are drastically different, like one person is a saver and the other goes on shopping sprees frequently, then boundaries will have to be drawn for spending. You may wish to set a spending limit which calls for a discussion. If you don't already have a joint account with someone else, these are some of the things to consider. Do the pros outweigh the cons? And in most cases, you can always reverse your decision before it is too late. I'll leave you all to ponder until the next one. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.